If you go into the corner store, the laundromat, wear the bonnet. Wear the bonnets! And let these niggas know. No, you're never gonna get nothing cute. You're never gonna get nothing cute. It's always gonna be a bonnet. Let them know. I too want to talk about these topics, but they have been very salacious. The first conversation we're gonna have is about the gosh darn bonnets. The goddamn bonnets, okay? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you guys think you're doing, okay? I understand people are like, what is this, the bonnet mafia, the bonnet police, right? The clothing cartel. I don't think that it's fair that Black women are held to a higher standard than other women to prove their womanhood, to prove their femininity. This is something that I've always felt trapped and absorbed in, and it annoys the hell out of me. I don't think that's fair. Let's be clear, okay? Now here's the reality. We live in an unfair world, okay? Life is unfair. Life is unfair, okay? So if we're dealing with reality, not what we want, but what's going on, right? You acclimate, you adjust. Black people have had to assimilate in this society for generations. We've had to do that, right? Now you have an option. You don't have to do everything that society tells you to do. But does that mean that society should react to you? You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, and I'll use me for example, okay? I don't feel society responds to me the way that I feel that I am, right? I'm like, I'm a quirky Black girl. I'm Joey Potter. I'm sitting over here thinking I'm Joey Potter, right? And society's like, no, you're Queen Latifah, right? And you couldn't tell society, I'm not Queen Latifah, right? They're like, you're Queen Latifah. You know how many people have been like, you're Queen Latifah, or like Whoopi Goldberg, or Oprah, right? Like, that's not what people want to hear, right? I can see people who are like, you're Janet Jackson. I'd be like, Janet Jackson. So, and why just because you want to be sexy? You don't want to be assigned older and matriarchal, right? When you're trying to be fun, young, and giddy, right? But that's how people have received me. You know, they're like, I mean, I know I have a lot of wisdom. I know that I like to impart that wisdom onto others, but you know, it's been very surprising for me to observe how hard I would have to work to just be seen as easygoing, lighthearted, patient, kind, right? These are words that people don't typically use to describe young Black women, right? I hate that shit because we're sitting here trying to be patient and we're trying to be kind. And, you know, it's like, how much more do you have to give? I understand all of that. So much is obviously unfair. But I don't think we should be fighting for mediocrity. I don't.
I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of, let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair?
And I think that if the only thing you can think to do is to look like you look while you're in your home, nobody should know what you look like while you're in your home. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in my home and I'm like in sweats, you know, it's just this, and it's not even a cute word, you know, it's like sweats. Okay, like when I'm in my home and I'm in sweats and or pajamas, you know, and or a big t-shirt, and your hair's not done, right? Obviously, you don't want people to see what that looks like. So you put the bonnet on. You put the bonnet on at home to keep the hair protected when you're sleeping. But sometimes you walk around with it because you're like, whatever, right? I'll put my bonnet on at like 9 and I'll go to bed by 11, right? Why are you wearing the bonnets in the airport? And a lot of people are like, I'm not going to do my hair just to go to CVS, just to go to, look, I get it. If you live in places where you feel confident going to CVS with a bonnet on, go right ahead. You guys know my stance about femininity in the hood. If you live in the hood, everywhere you go, wear the bonnet. I swear to God, if you live in the hood, because I lived in the hood for many, many years, okay? And I have to constantly say that so people aren't like, who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Who do I think I am? Me. Anyways, I lived in the hood for many, 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 many years, decades, okay? Decades. If you go into the corner store, the laundromat, wear the bonnet. Wear the bonnet! And let these niggas know. No, you're never gonna get nothing cute. You're never gonna get nothing cute. It's always gonna be a bonnet. Let them know. But why would you wear it to the airport? The airport is not in the hood. So to me, it reads very lazy, lackadaisical. To be nice, I'll say lackadaisical. It reads mediocrity. My thing is this. The women that do this are the same women that are calling Kevin Samuels, are the same women that want to know why nobody wants to date them, nobody likes them, yeah. You can't be serious. I mean, you can't be serious. Is it not obvious at this point? Right? And you can't tell me, oh, white women do it. I've never seen a white woman wearing a bonnet anywhere. Y'all wear those any and everywhere. And that, like I said, that's fine. I don't care. But don't tell me that that's a cultural thing, or wasn't nobody doing that when I was growing up. They weren't like just straight up wearing the bonnet. Like they would wear them at home, not out to the store like it's fashion or something. It's not. And you live in a judgmental society. Okay? I'm sorry. It's not cool. It's not sweet. It's not great. You live in a judgmental society, right? So people are going to judge you based on your appearance. That's number one. So maybe you aren't in great relationships and therefore aren't getting married and having that life of your dreams, because you keep missing opportunities to meet a good man because you're wearing a shower cap. So, okay, get it together, okay? Seeing y'all arguing about wearing the shower cap, a low. Very low, okay? Get it together. So that's it. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Like, you can, like I said, if you in the hood, do it. But don't step out and miss opportunities and then be the type of person that's complaining nonstop about why they don't have this and they don't have that, right? Because you have to put effort into your appearance and how other people receive you. That takes effort, and everything you do impacts it. Keep all that in mind. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time.